it's probably no surprise that Apple is releasing a slim phone later this year. Samsung just released their version, the Galaxy Edge, and it's just a really, really slim Galaxy Plus, I think S24 Plus, but it's also right in between the 24 and the 24 Ultra. So it's not quite the best, but it's not quite the medium either. It's right in the middle. And that's what Apple is slated to be doing later this year, called the iPhone 17 Air. Now, my question, did anyone ask for slim phones? I don't know. But did anyone ask for folding phones? I don't think so, but they came out and they're slowly getting better and better every year. And some people love them. Some people think they're worthless and useless. Either way, they're still coming out every year. Apple's slated to make a new one next year. So folding phones were the new fad, and maybe the tech world is adding a new fad, another one, and it's slim phones. This year's slim phones are kind of taking away features. Just like with folding phones, they didn't really add any convenience. Honestly, they added some inconvenience with the whole folding feature, but they added a newness thing in your mind. They added the newness factor with, you get this phone, it's different than all the other ones because it folds and it's really cool. But they took away some camera features, they took away some screen size, the battery wasn't great in those, but now folding phones have matured a lot more. These slim phones, they're not really adding any convenience except maybe the thinness and the lightness of it, but they are adding a newness factor. You know, it's a really cool thing that these phones are becoming very slim. I've heard people say who've used the Galaxy Edge that it feels awesome. It feels high tech just because of how thin it is. And having used the new M4 iPad Pros, having seen them in stores and stuff, those are like some of the thinnest Apple products ever. And it's incredible how thin they are. Even if the processor isn't M4, which no one uses, and even if the screen wasn't that beautiful tandem OLED, the iPads themselves being that thin have gotten so, people talk about it so much. And I think that's what these tech companies are going for with the thinner phones. Because with the thinner phones, you're losing some cameras. You're getting 1 or 2 cameras on the thin phones rather than the 3 or 4 that you get on Apple and Galaxy phones. And you're losing some cameras, you're losing some battery life. You're not getting the same battery life as the 16 Pro Max or 24 Ultra. And you're not getting the same battery life as the 16 Plus or the Galaxy S24 Plus. You're probably getting either slightly worse or significantly worse battery life on these phones. I haven't tested them, I don't know for sure. And so you're losing some stuff, but you're gaining this really cool feature. And that's the biggest thing, is the newness factor. And honestly, I think that's welcome. If they're not going to skimp out on the other products like the 17 Pro Max, or the Galaxy S25 Ultra, or the new Apple Watches and stuff, or the Apple folding phone, which I'm really excited for, then sure, please work on a new line of iPhone. I think it's cool. I mean, the thinness spreading to other products, I'm really excited to see. An even thinner Apple Watch, that'd be awesome. The Series 10 got thinner than the Series 9, and that's awesome. The Apple Watch Ultra was way too thick for me. So if we can get a Series 11 or 12 that's even thinner than Series 10, but with similar or better battery, then that would be hugely welcome. And, you know, maybe an M4 MacBook, M5 MacBook Pro that's gonna be slightly slimmer, because the slimness is, you know, it is convenient with something like a laptop where you take it in your backpack. So the slimness thing is definitely welcome, as long as they don't skimp on other things. There's a new battery feature coming out that lets you have a smaller battery package but still provide similar or more power to its bigger counterpart. I don't think that's fully matured yet and ready for mass market, and that's why these newer slim phones don't have that in them. So Apple's rumored to have a new battery case or battery pack with their slim phone, which is kind of useless because it just makes the slim phone even thicker. But they kind of have to do that until that battery feature, that battery technology is now will be fully matured in a year, couple years. So I don't know. I think folding phones were the start of the new tech fads, and now we got slim phones. I wonder what's next. I don't know if anyone asked for folding or slim phones, but now we have them, and they're both cool. I think the more tech, the better. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you think folding phones are useless? Do you think slim phones are useless? Are you going to buy an Apple folding phone or an Apple slim phone? Do you have the Galaxy Edge? I'm curious to know what you think in the comments down below. Till next time, I'm Jake. This is Shot on my phone.